The surf party ensemble has had tight races, me failing miserably, and an unexpected twist.
Welcome to Mathéo on Foil.
It was a weekend packed with foiling fun. The Surfside shop was there, Ketos was there, Axis was there. It was a lot of fun. And of course, Indiana was there as well. Here we have Mathéo arriving by train, and it was beautiful weather. Everything was ready to go. The dock was reserved for us foilers, and they installed 3 docks to start from. Here you have the course that we had to go to. And here you have Noam Kobel. He won the speed race a couple of weeks ago. He's one of the faster foilers with his straps, really pulling and pushing hard, tight turns, and you were able to go 2 times to have your time. Then you were paired against 2 other foilers in the 3 against 3 race, and always the 2 better ones, they kept on going to the next round. That was the idea of the infinity race. People were training, and if you've ever pumped behind someone else, you know how hard it is, because you got these turbulences and sometimes it's super hard to stay up on foil, so you might fall, and that's really like the biggest challenge. Then you have here myself in my first heat. I was ready to go against 2 fast foilers. I knew that I had to really hurry up. I brought the selfie camera with me so I can show you some great footage from the race, who is in front of me, who is behind me. And then I started, I knew I was in front of Mathéo, and I hit some seaweed with my foil. I was too low on foil, so my race went 10-15 meters. Here you have that beautiful, super cool shot of my race. And yeah, really, that was not worth it at all. So again, my race really was terrible. I did manage to finish, and it was just a couple of seconds. But it was not only me. There were other people struggling as well. So here you have the finals. We have Ben Goldabella, you have Mathéo Fondrol, you have Yvon Labarthe and Loic Huguenin. And you are nervous, even if you don't get any prize money, you're still nervous. And you know, Yvon is one of the best foilers I know, and his starts are super good. You find super tutorials of him, but here he also was nervous, and it even happened to him that, yeah, you just might fall in the start and then you're done. So all the other 3, they went on, and you have Loic, who is really a lot bigger than Mathéo. He got the first turn first, but he has a big foil, and Mathéo, with his super nice carve, took him over and was in the lead on the last mark. But here you can see how Loic, with his weight, he can really push. So it was really close. Mathéo going all in, Loic as well, and it was Loic who got the win for just a couple of centimeters. So congratulations, that was really cool. And yeah, if you don't miss your start, you can get 3rd, even if you're a lot slower than the other ones. So here you have the prize king of the speed races. But the first one was not here. He was actually on the water because there was a little bit of wind, and he's a windsurf foiler, so an IQ foiler, and he was on the water at that time, so he got the prize a little later. And after the race, people were going on foil, very young guys, first timers, and people like Robin here going for his 1 minute. Unfortunately, he just reached 55 seconds, so that was really close. But keep on going, Robin. You're gonna get it quite soon, I'm sure. But then my watch started buzzing, and it was Next Wave alerting me that there was a boat coming. If you don't know the app, you can choose your location and you get alerted when the next boat is gonna arrive, so you can wake thief. And that's what I did. And I was lucky enough, I was with Yvon, like one of the bosses of wake thieving. We went on a little ride, and it was my longest ride so far, which was really, really cool. And wake thieving is so cool that Mathéo and I actually ditched the competition. We didn't go to the freestyle. He could have won probably pretty easily. I would have had no chance anyway, but wake thieving is so fun. And I'm new to this. I've been wake foiling twice so far, and after that session with Yvon and watching all his videos, it is really interesting, and I think I'm getting a little bit better. So if you're interested and if you want to see how like an average foiler gets into wake thieving and how you can improve maybe, then yeah, make sure to subscribe. And the hardest part is not just wake thieving, is what you do when someone falls and you're wake thieving, to actually not have to pump for 5 minutes, but just staying on. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe, because I was actually able to continue and I'm not the best long distance pumper, as you know. And it was due to Yvon's tips and tricks, and I've learned about them from his videos. That's one. Or when we talked on our podcast, Up on Foil. If you don't know about that podcast, make sure to go onto uponfoil.com, listen to older episodes, especially his one about wake thieving. It's impressive how he can source energy from so little bumps. So having him over and talking to him, having him guide me through some waves, that was really cool. And here you can see Mathéo's head in that channel that was there. That was super cool because the boats are just going in one or the other direction, so just one axis, and it's super cool to just transfer to another wave. So make sure to follow Yvon, Mathéo, and myself if you want to get into wake thieving, and see you guys in the next one. And if you want to know who actually won the freestyle, I'm not sure. Does anyone know? Can you maybe comment? See you guys in the next one.